Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of The Skulk Killers in Cowton. I guess that's a working title. Anyways, I will do this early so y'all can see where we're at. And I will introduce you to our characters.
The dealership we went to
Oh, okay.
because basically they've sold to a reseller.
Hello, Cathburst. Hello, Buzzcat. Hello, D. Hello, Vince. Welcome.
Good evening.
Is that your
Welcome
way of telling
to.
me to shut the hell up? I see how it is. Ow! Just come in here and start talking over me.
I mean,
That was very passive aggressive. Just throwing that out there.
Me or him?
Him.
Well, I wanted
Yo,
to.
fucker, shut up. I started recording.
Now he's just gonna have to edit all this out.
I mean, some of it. Some of it is gonna go into the video. I mean, I
Just
do.
say,
I
say
do.
all the dirty words.
I mean, yeah. I don't
the
hold
dirty
back
words.
curse words. Curse words can be added in funny situations, such as what we were just in. Will help.
I mean, hi everybody. I'm the nicest person in this group because I'm curious. It's the rule.
Don't believe him.
Hey, do you want to laugh a little louder?
Yo.
No,
I wanted to, but I started choking on saliva. That was such a good one.
well, all of your levels are good, so I mean, y'all are coming through clearly.
Wait, we're level 17, right?
No, you're level 3.
Hmm.
Does
Level
anybody
1, right?
remember what happened last game? I took notes. I made a video.
So I
Reed
know
is buying a house. Damn it.
we destroyed a good amount of property of the Sun Boys' place.
Mhm.
Cecilia
I left
got
a big
another soul.
Shit somewhere, yeah.
Reed
We'll just
continues
throw it
to
in
make the Sun Boys look bad.
Crete, I'm gonna
Trying-
need
trying
you
to
to
anyway.
get into roll 20.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You're not the boss of me.
You guys go slower now.
What was the name of the cook again?
I actually have a joke about this in the summary.
I know that the people at the arena said if we can defeat the guy with the animals, we can have all the animals.
And then Crete went on public TV and said, "No, we're not going to fight animals. That's mean. Why are you putting your animals in the ring? That's mean. We thought they were bad.
Uh-huh.
Bad. We don't want to kill not bad things."
All right, well, is everybody ready for the summary? We began the last episode on the heels of another battle. You exited the arena and were met with protesters that were quickly disbanded by Sir Bovine. You all went on a shopping spree with Crete finding a bakery and the rest of the group finding Nora and Berica's armory. Bovine flirted with Nora and got new armor for fairly cheap considering that you will now wear her logo. Cecilia and Woodrow got some studded armor and store partnership between Cures and Curses and Nora and Berica's armory. Woodrow promised a new jazz single for Nora. We're looking forward to hearing that. Crete stole a bun from the bakery and offended the owner. You left the shop and found Jerry and shoved the rest of the bun in his mouth. You left quickly and found a seeing stone where the Somme boys were talking shit about the Skulk Killers. The animal tamer gnome Aang stood up and challenged you all to a battle. The Sun Boys then introduced themselves while destroying an Etin but not killing it. Most of the party then met up at the Sun Boys mansion where Crete got stabbed trying to fix a defaced symbol of Pelor by some overzealous guards. They also took down Sir Bovine, who was trying to defend Crete by taking off the arms of one of the guards. Luckily, Woodrow was there to heal Sir Bovine and then scared the guards away, threatening more violence. Crete also left to find Rose Teal at the arena. As the guards were being threatened, Cecilia was spotted walking in as a maid and waved on. You began exploring the place, finding trophies and a bedazzled box. You also met a chef named Gregory, which eventually changed to Geely by the end of the episode. Meanwhile, Sir Bovine destroyed and defecated on what was left of the statues in the garden and left for the hospital. Woodrow disguised himself as a poorly dressed geisha and snuck into the house after Cecilia. Crete found Rose Teal finishing up a report. You were still bleeding and implicated the some boys in the incident. You then declined the request from Aang to battle, but were dragged away by Jerry, who then reprimanded you for not sticking to the script. You left angrily to find a realty agent at Ad's Quill. At the hospital, Sir Bovine met a very rude doctor that patched you up as long as you continue to sport cord in the arena. You went back to the complimentary home where you made a terrible meal out of some of your rations. Back at the mansion, Cecilia and Woodrow continued to clean and discuss the mechanics of Woodrow's disguise choice. You found a very illegal product made from unicorn horn called Fabled Youth. You decided to contact your auntie, Cecilia, with a plan to buy a boulder advertising this company for the Sun Boys. Shortly after, you heard the Sun Boys return and complain outside of the house about the damaged statues. You tried to contact Bovine, but it fell on deaf ears, so you then went to the now named Chef Geely for a new slave and help. He was more than willing after you kissed him and subdued him. The boys began walking in, and that is where we left off.
Just one point of correction for Crete's personality.
Uh-huh.
It's not that he was angry when he left Jerry in that room. He just told him he was wrong and then just walked out.
Okay. So, not angry, just disappointed.
Just maybe a little less respect for Jerry now. That's all.
Okay. Here we are at the mansion.
Can you put the cook's name in the chat?
Okay. His name is Chef Geely, formerly Chef Gregory. It makes sense right now to start at the comp house with Sir Bovine. You are cooking your rations, and you hear a knock at the door.
This is good. I'm really enjoying this.
You're not. It tastes horrible.
I make good food. This is great. As I pour some into the plant.
You hear another loud knock at the door. Much more forceful this time.
I take a drink.
Hello?
Hello?
It's another knock on the door. Hello?
Where the heck are the servants? Open the damn door!
They
Answer the door!
They open the door. There is no servants. There is no servants. You weren't given any servants. You hear Jerry at the front door. I will not have
Jerry,
my
you?
time wasted, says a familiar voice. Roll a history. Yeah, it sounds like the announcer. Excuse me.
What do you want?
He walks all the way around, finds you in the kitchen. You couldn't be bothered to answer the door?
Why would I answer? I wasn't expecting anybody.
Jerry walks in behind him. He's like, no, he is important. No.
Did you schedule an appointment?
I didn't think I needed one to visit my own house.
Well, then why didn't you just come in?
Because obviously you are staying here. Listen, I brought you a contract. The contract.
I got some food here.
No, I'm not hungry. I've already eaten. It was a wonderful bakery. They serve amazing buns. I had some of that earlier. Listen.
That'll talk.
Here is the contract, and as you can see, everything in the arena is an act. You were meant to look like you killed those animals to build up your reputation as a bad guy.
But I'm not a bad guy.
You are pretending. There. See, we are in the business of entertainment, right, Jerry? Right. Yes, we are in the business of entertainment. I hired you as bad guys. Crete was saying some pretty awful stuff earlier. Where is he?
I have no idea where the miscreant is. Why would I care about the damn miscreant?
He is part of your team. Y'all are supposed to look out for each. In fact, where are the rest of the team?
I look like their father, or their mother, or their nanny.
Oh,
Do I look like a damn nanny to you?
Clearly, we have been mistaken. In any case, here is a copy of the contract. At least look it over. And he hands you a contract basically stating what I just said. You were signed under the Skulk Killers, signed by Jerry, witnessed by the notary at the arena. And basically, it says that you were going to play the part of the bad guy in the arena. And you were supposed to be antagonistic towards the Sun Boys, which you've been doing great. Anyways, please read over that. You get yes. If you have any amendments, please see my lawyers. Yes, I will. I will make sure they look over it properly. And Balthasar or Balthier leaves.
Bulbasaur? Is he like a little guy with a little flower on the back?
No, his name is Balthier. His name is Balthier. Balthier leaves. Listen. Listen. We should probably get the rest of the group here and talk. And with that, we will go to the realtors. Crete, you are in the office with Ad.
One house.
What? Yes.
Lots of rooms.
One house,
rooms?
lots of rooms. He begins writing it down. One house, lots of rooms. Like, are we talking like king size bedrooms, or do you want something else? I mean, 50 gold is a start, but if you want richer, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more. It could get pretty pricey. He's still like looking
Places
you
to
over.
sleep. Places to eat.
Places to sleep, places to eat. Okay, probably want a latrine.
What latrine?
He looks at you with horror on his face. Oh. Paylor be my strength. A latrine is where you use the bathroom, Crete. Have you...
Bath and Lake.
He begins to wonder if you stole the money. You said bathroom in the lake?
Big bath and lake.
Oh gosh.
Water.
Oh.
Get clean.
You don't use the bathroom in the lake. I'm sorry, I may not be explaining this right. You don't relieve yourself in the lake, right?
He like leans over on one butt cheek and just like lets out a little fart.
Okay. I've never thought I had to do this.
Big yard, place for training.
Oh, place for training. Okay, that we could do that. You're what training for what?
For battle. Train for battle.
For battle? Are you a soldier?
We train under cord.
Oh, you're an arena
Glory for
type.
cord.
You are an arena type. You fight in the arena? This
And
guy seems to have no clue about the arena and such.
you not see on Crystal thing?
Oh, I don't own one of those. I fear that there might be like some kind of person watching back. I mean, there it's really common paranoia in this land. I'm part of a group. Uh,
You can watch back. He
uh,
starts looking around.
yeah, n I mean, it's a possibility it could watch back. If you want more information, you should join one of our sermons, and
No
he
Crystal in house.
he he hands you a pamphlet. Way to go, brother.
He takes the pamphlet, looking it over.
Hold on. Okay, so I can either do fear or love. I'm gonna do fear. It on the front of it. It says, "Who's watching back?" And it has like a very scary picture of eyes like looking through the crystal. And yeah, there's like smoke rising above it. The background is black. And yeah, just two very angry eyes looking through the crystal.
Okay. Well, he like puts that aside.
So,
House.
yes, house. You want places to sleep, places to eat, place to train, no crystal. You are you sure you don't want a bathroom?
Could be nice.
Okay, well we'll get you a bathroom. Uh, I don't suppose you want a library, maybe a bar or dining room. Well, you said places to eat. So we'll definitely have a kitchen in there, a dining room. Do you want any other sort of recreation besides places to train?
Table for eating.
Well, I assume dining room. I mean, there's gonna be a nice big table. How many you are there? You said there's gonna be like many children.
Pizza's one. Yes, many children.
Oh, okay. So we're thinking one master bedroom with how many smaller rooms?
He's like pondering, kind of looking around, and then he's like, "How many orphans there?"
Oh, orphans? Last I count, there were probably 12 in the orphanage.
They have home.
Yes, we do have an orphanage ready for children who lose their parents in unfortunate circumstances. Uh, they are pretty well taken care of, at least to my knowledge.
Who owns orphanage?
It is a heavy-set gnome woman named Jane. I hear she's also in charge of diplomatic relations with other countries.
I go find Jane. And he takes his money and walks out.
Wait, what about your... Okay.
He just like waddles off.
Uh, well, come again when you're ready. You leave.
Taking
So
the pamphlet with him.
you take the pamphlet with you.
Ooh, watch Crete.
Back at the mansion, the some boys are walking in. Sonny says, "Look, I'm going to my room. It's been an exhausting day, and I'm just tired. Good night, everyone." And yeah, he goes off to his room. The bard walks in, takes a seat at the table. Geely! Geely! I'm hungry. Give me food. The Triton, now known as Rain, walks in, also sits down at the table quietly. Meanwhile, Cloud is like, wait for me. Look, I'm upset too. I'm just going to bed.
Lies. No, sorry.
Rain and Skylar are sitting at the table. Geely pokes his head out and says, "Be right with you. Just a minute. I'll get that food for you here in a second." And he's like, "Here, hide behind me." And, yeah.
Cecilia is gonna kind of try to like send a message to Gramps, like, you know, kind of like hide with me, like we need to get out of here kind of thing.
I'm literally from the last session. I think I'm
Yeah.
in your skirt.
Oh, I thought I should go to the. But if you're like in my skirt, that's fine.
No,
too.
he is in the pantry. He snuck by while you were flirting with Geely.
Resisting the temptation to make a dirty joke about what a pantry.
That's what they're calling it for.
That's what they're calling it nowadays.
Oh God, kill the joke in my head, please.
Geely, hurry up! You hear from outside. Meanwhile, Rain hasn't said anything at all.
Cecilia's just gonna tell him like, hold on 1 second, and she's gonna walk in the pantry and just kind of like, come on, wait, Grumps, we kind of have to get you out, so you know, hide.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. It's kind of hard to hide this.
He points down to her skirts.
Now, you know what? It's either get caught. Okay, you know what? All right, we don't speak of this.
Wait, guys, I have a better idea. I do have a cart. Would maybe y'all can both fit under? Who is that? He looks at
Don't
Geely.
mind him.
All right, if you say so. I mean, I'll do.
Cecilia climbs into the underneath the cart and like gathers up her skirts, so like, you know,
Oh,
nothing is dragged and stuck underneath the wheel.
all right. Maybe when they're distracted, you can sneak out the doors. Yeah, or sneak back to the bathroom and out the doors that way. As you can see.
Don't overcomplicate things.
I mean, okay, yeah, get in, and yeah, you get into his cart. Yeah, it's a covered cart that he's rolling around. He puts 2 plates on top of it, loads them up with food, and y'all are underneath the cart being rolled in. First things first, I'm gonna roll a strength check for Geely to make sure he can push the cart with you both on it.
Okay. It's kind of tight in here. By the way, you smell delightful.
He just barely gets it out, and is like, "Guys, we got plenty of food here for you." And yeah, he's moving slow. You're moving kind of slow there, Geely. Something wrong? Nope, nothing at all. Nothing wrong at all. Here, and he grabs the plates, puts them on the table. Both of you roll a stealth check.
This is gonna be amazing.
This is how we do it.
Okay, hold on a minute. I gotta look at 2 different characters right now.
What does that sound? Elderberry?
Cecilia, you
Uh-huh.
do a slight shh as like he's moving up, and Skylar kind of looks at the tablecloth, and looks at Geely. What? This is kind of fancy, isn't it, Geely? Uh, yes. It's it is quite fancy. I do. Uh, I want to be. I want to be prepared for you. I understand. It's probably a little garish, and he begins moving back with it. Skylar looks at his food, looks at Rain, looks back at Geely, and begins eating his food with a confused look on his face. He, what would y'all like to do as he's rolling back?
Cecilia is gonna kind of like poke Geely's knee, like on the side where the door is, so that he like kind of like, since he seems like a little frazzled right now, like he
Yeah.
accidentally like steps into like the wrong way
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
cart.
yeah. Okay, okay. This will be a deception on his part. Okay, he sneaks out and says, "Get out now!"
Yeah, I like not very gracefully like roll out from underneath the cart,
Um,
like get up and leave.
All right.
Acrobatics check.
Uh, just for roll.
Giggles?
Yeah, roll a stealth check as with advantage because you're on the other side of the door now. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nailed it.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. You too, Gramps.
Like
Alrighty.
I took the tablecloth with me, but it was like one of those like move the tablecloth and nothing falls over kind of thing.
Okay, y'all are both fine. Y'all exit the place. The statues are still in rubble. There's shit all over them. And
Cecilia is going to cast infestation on them and just keep walking out the front door.
so bugs begin to appear all over the statue covered in shit. It's great. This is D&D. Geely looks out the door and says, "Come back when you can."
Cecilia does like a little kiss over her shoulder and walks out the gate.
He grabs his heart and is like, and then Skylar yells at him, "Geely, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm just being in your presence." And just for the heck of it, one last deception check on his part. They know he's lying. "What were you doing?" And yeah, y'all are gone. So, well,
Cecilia, when she gets further away from the mansion, she'll drop her disguised self thing.
Well, that's good for you. I have to wash this off of my face.
you got a lot of pain on your
And-
face.
As your dissertation on Gramps.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Okay,
no
so the evening is y'all's. I didn't have anything planned for after those stories. However, you have a lot going on for the evening. It's now 6:30. What would y'all like to do? I know Crete said he was going to the orphanage. As you're leaving the mansion, where are y'all going?
Probably back to the house for me.
We will go back to Sir Bovine, who is at the comp house with Jerry. Uh, yeah. You see where it says there. We're just pretending to be bad. You've been doing great with the defa. When can we expect? I guess you're not really a good together group, are you?
You want some food?
Yes, I am kind of famished. It's been
All right,
it's
I
been a
scoop off
stressful
some of the
day.
food I made and hand it to him. This is the best stuff ever.
He takes the bowl, he looks at it. Oh yeah, it does look good. He takes a bite, and tears begin
It was at
rolling
this
down
moment
his cheek.
he knew he fucked up.
It's like Mom used to make.
He looks at you like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you make?
Isn't it?
It's something.
It's in your contract to pretend you're a good guy.
Oh God. That is not my contract. That is not my contract. I understand there was a lot of confusion about the contract. I tried to spell it out a little, just say that you were going to be the bad guys, you were signing up as bad guys, and the Sun Boys were going to be your protagonists.
But I didn't want the whole town to come at me and
Well, I mean,
attack us.
if everybody likes you, then you're not doing your job. I mean, some people are gonna hate you. It's part of the theater.
Did I
We
kill him?
no, you can't kill anything. You're not supposed to kill anything.
I thought that's the point of the arena.
Look, I understand.
Are you
And
saying the arena's fake?
Yes, it is a show.
Whoa!
Oh.
No, the arena's not fake. I've been watching it since I was a kid.
I understand. We that is the secret. I mean, surely you don't believe in Meriden. For
I'm
reference,
not.
for
Huh?
reference, Meriden was the Santa Claus of the last campaign, and now whenever they invoke Meriden, they're referring to a Santa Claus-like figure.
What do you mean? Don't believe? Of course, I believe in Meriden.
Oh, you. How old are you?
What does that have to do with anything?
Uh, Listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna break your heart.
Sticks hail from my nostrils at this point. I'm
Oh.
starting to flare up.
Harry,
Hold on.
somewhere across the world, just gasps in horror.
He is oblivious. Listen, Meriden is not real. The arena is a show. It's all acting. All they do is fight and. Do you need a tissue or something? Do you need a bag to cry in? Listen, this does. It's okay. It's okay. You're just pretending to be a bad guy. That's all I want from you. Oh shit. Okay, so you're breathing on your on. Are you breathing on him? Okay.
In his direction, at this point, I'm mad.
In his direction, he gets 9 fire damage and is burned like. Ah! He begins running towards the door. Ah! Running.
Get back! Take it back!
He runs to the bathroom, jumps in the tub, pours anything he can find on him to put out the. Oh my gosh! You are evil! I'm.
What? Take it back! Take it back!
Take what back?
Saying that he's not real.
Okay. I take it back.
All right.
Oh.
I pour some water on his head. Here, that'll help. And I walk out.
Oh. I'll just be in here. Okay, now we'll go to Crete. You were at the realtors. You find yourself like in a very distinguished part of town. It's called the North Way. You are seeing a bunch of stone cobbled ground with trees sprouting up between different houses and such, and you see a really big building.
Okay. Does it have like a sign or
No sign that you can read.
are there people on the street?
Yes, there are people walking around. It's again very busy city for a small city. There's a population of 11,000. So yeah, there are people walking around. They're just not on here.
I choose the closest person and I
Hmm.
walk up. I'm like, hi.
It's a male dwarf with straight golden hair and narrow amber eyes. He looks at you and says, yes, what can I do for you?"
Donate to Cord. He holds out his box.
Uh, yeah, I will donate. Hold on. He looks in his pockets and pulls out a middle finger. I'm just joking. Here's a gold piece. And he throws a gold piece in there.
Thank you. Where orphanage?
Oh, the orphanage. This, right now you are in front of City Hall. If you go back down the street, take a couple lefts. Uh, yeah, take a left at the wall of the arena, and you should see it just to the side. It's kind of right next to the castle area.
Thank you for donation. And he like waddles off towards to follow the directions the dwarf gave him.
Okay, you eventually make it to the orphanage, and yeah, there Jane meets you. Uh, Hello, dear. What can I do for you?
You Jane?
Yes, I am Jane. This is my building. We take good care of children here. She looks at you. What is your business here?
I help children.
Oh, wonderful. We do appreciate help for our children. Would you like to donate?
He hands her the 50 gold that he had previously put on the table for the at the realtor. And then he's like, do they know Cord?
They do. They do know chord. We hold studies on religious figures and beliefs e- every weekday. You know you know your weekdays, right?
Is that week?
Yes. We have.
Yesterday, today, tomorrow?
Oh no. There's actually a complete tracking system for these days. In fact, we don't have names for specific days of the week, but we do have names for the months. The months are 1 to 28 days. And are you are your eyes glazing over? But maybe we just keep it simple. We do keep track of time. So and yes, they do have lessons weekly. What would you like to sit in on a lesson?
Okay.
And she leads you to the back, and you begin a lesson with the children. Meanwhile, let's go back to the house where Cecilia and Woodrow are arriving.
Oh, that was just the funnest time, isn't it?
Uh, uh, define fun, darling.
Oh, winning over souls and such.
Uh, mm,
I'm gonna put y'all out there. You
I'm
walk
glad
up
y'all
to the
had.
door, you pass by a nobleman. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all.
Cecilia remembers to blink normally and wave.
He regards you and says, Hold on, I'm rolling for him. See if he can remember you. He doesn't. He nods and walks by. You might recognize him. Roll a history check.
See one of those guys that was at the thing when we did the thing.
No, I think he's, the one gentleman.
His name is Balthier. I.
Balto? Barney? Both, yeah, both, yeah, there we go.
Do I know you, miss? He heard his name.
Oh, I don't think so. And
Yeah.
she just turns back around and goes inside.
Oh, wait. I just.
She just kind of like gets that like introvert, oh ew, they're talking to me kind of look before she changes it into a smile and turns around.
All you had to do was wave, and you decided to talk.
Remind me next time not to talk.
Where is that little kobold that y'all travel with? I know who you are. You are the Skull Killers.
I hate that name.
Work in progress, she says, pointing at him, and I am not a nanny, so I don't know where the kobolds ran off to.
Do all of y'all have the same answer? Oh, gosh, y'all are playing this evil role really well. Well, we need to talk to you need to talk to Crete, and he walks off in a huff.
We're supposed to play the evil role? I don't understand what he meant by that.
I'm just going to nod and smile. Cecilia does so.
He walks off.
Okay, what are we supposed to talk to Crete about?
Maybe because he shit on the
I don't. Did
statue?
he might have.
I
Shrugs.
think that might be the problem.
Say, walk inside.
You walk inside. You hear moans and groans coming from the bathroom, and I think Sir Bovine is still enjoying a sandwich in the kitchen.
If you need privacy, just put a sock on the door.
There's sandwiches in here if anybody wants one.
Is Crete with y'all?
Why does everyone want to talk to Crete all of a sudden? I do not get this. No, I'm fine, thank you.
Crete? Where's Crete? Somebody heal me. Somebody heal me.
Cecilia pokes her head into the bathroom.
Okay, I'll move you right there.
She just kind of like puts a finger underneath her nose, like,
Yeah, you smell burnt skin. He's still.
hair.
Yeah, he's
No,
still.
it's the hair that's getting her. The burnt skin, not so much. It's the hair that's getting her. I'm not going to kink shame, but can you do this at your own house?
Oh my gosh, this is not a kink shame. This is.
Good talk. And she shuts the door, walks away.
Wait, where's Crete? Oh, my skin. Woodrow, what are you doing?
I don't think he's having a good time.
That looked like a blast of a time to me.
I am going to go work on my jingle for Nora and
Berica.
There you go.
Think America, but instead of an AM, it's B. Berica.
You can't spare America without Erica.
Yep.
It's Erica with the B. It's Berica. Berica. Anyways, so yeah, y'all are at home. Crete, you're off watching a lesson. Would y'all like to do anything before I go to Crete?
Actually, yes, I would like to talk to Bovine.
Ah, yes, my good sir. Come on in. Have a sandwich.
Yeah, yes. Um, what was that guy with the sour face doing here?
Which one? There's a couple. I dropped this contract off here. You can read through it if you want. They say we're supposed to be the bad guy, and then the other little fucker, Jerry, I think his name is, came in and told me that Mirrodin wasn't real, and I just wasn't going to have any of that, and that the arena was all fake and staged, and nothing was real, and trying to blow up my entire world. And I got a little angry.
The arena is fake. Why would they put us in an arena to fight, and it's fake?
I don't know. Those boulders felt pretty real falling on my head. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around for a while now, and I understand battles and war. But if this is defined by a popularity contest, why?
He's in the bathroom last I heard. He caught a little on fire as I.
He walks out. It's a show. And you see this like partially burnt man who resembles Jerry walk around the hallway. Excuse me, Cecilia.
Oh dear God.
Look, let's say it's real, okay? Just for argument's sake. Heroes need villains. And right now, y'all are the villains. No.
Got it.
Okay, yes, we can work with that. Your perspective is that they are the villains. And
why don't we go and destroy their place again?
Oh gosh.
I have a rebuttal for that, sir, and I need you to understand that I have a debt that cannot be paid with any fungible tokens. So I need to collect certain things, and the only way to do that is to them, kind of dead them a little bit.
You need to kill somebody?
You said it, I didn't. But if that was the case, would that be a breach of contract?
I don't think it's worded specifically that way.
Hold on, contract's right here. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
I very quickly preview the contract.
Did I hear contract? That's one thing I know.
Yeah, we have a shitty contract. Come here, Cecilia.
No, this contract looks like there's nothing against killing everybody in the arena.
Cecilia, may I see that good sir? And she just like holds out her
Sure.
hand. Thank you. And Cecilia will sit down, like kind of like on like the edge of the chair, like very ladylike, and like cross her ankles, and like just sit there and like hold the paper out in front of her, like old Victorian style, and just sit there and carefully read word for word what the contract says.
It is a long contract. I don't have it written down. I been sick, but I will write it down by next period. But basically, it says everything in the arena is supposed to remain alive. Try to incapacitate, not kill. You are the bad guys, antagonist against Sun Boys, and any animals that Aang chooses to put into the fight. Aang will heal animals up in his own time, provided that the animals are still in good fighting condition. If animals are killed, partial money goes to restore animals. That's why Jerry has been taking his 10%. He pays off Aang every time you kill one of them.
Well, shit.
And Cecilia sees nothing in this contract saying she's not allowed to take Jerry's soul, so it is still game on.
Please do not hurt your manager.
Who says anything about taking one's source hurting? You just
Yeah,
like that to me.
I mean, if you guys are killing outside of the arena, I mean, just don't let me know about it. Anyways, I'm gonna
Australia
go.
does like a wink at him, like gotcha.
He shakes a little bit. Oh gosh. Uh, be ready for battle tomorrow. Make sure Crete knows that he's fighting Aang. Bye everyone.
All right, be careful out
he's
there.
fighting
'cause
Aang by himself.
You all
Did
are.
you clean up after your kink in the bathroom?
He's already gone.
Careful out there. Shadows in the dark might sprout up.
He still doesn't hear you. He's gone. So, while we're in this lull, we'll go to Crete. Crete, you find you find yourself in a lesson for Cord over in the orphanage. The teacher says, "All right, class, we have a guest in our house today. Please give him a warm welcome. He is a devout follower of Cord. Now, who here knows about Cord?"
He raises his hand. Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. I was raising my hand. He like sticks it up there. He's like doing like, you know, when you're like a 5-year-old trying to get attention and he's got his other arm on his hand. He's like,
Oh, I know.
Yes, our guest speaker would like to speak. Crete, I believe his name is. And all the kids go, "Hello, Crete."
I Crete. I follow Cord. I can do things. Cord gave me power. And then he also starts gonna make a religion check and start just rattling on about how great Cord is.
Okay, roll a religion.
R.
Roll it with advantage. I mean, that's a good roll, but yeah, roll it with advantage. Because you're talking about your religion. Okay, 21. You go into the epic tale of Cord. Cord is a chaotic neutral god, guardian of Andor. His allies are Arathis and Buhamut. And some of the kids perk up as you talk about Buhamut, remembering the heroes of the past, and his major enemies are Lolth and Vecna. And the teacher speaks up at this moment and says, "Okay, Crete, they don't need to know about the betrayer gods, the evil ones. Yeah, mind caps, mind caps. Let's think of ways we can please Cord." And one of the kids says, "We get into fights, right?" And he like punches his friend in the arm. Ow! Johnny, I told you not to punch anybody, especially not one of your classmates. uh, yes, he does encourage fighting, but more importantly, he encourages challenge. He wants you to challenge yourself, become stronger by your own means, not by just punching your friend, but learning how to punch. And she continues on with the message here. I'm gonna roll for her.
Crete wanders over and casts Cure Wounds on the kid that just got punched.
The kid looks
Just
up
doesn't
with
say
you.
anything. He just like just touches him.
Okay, so her lesson is not nearly as informative as yours, but she gets the point. And this little boy looks up at you with stars in his eyes, or looks parallel to you with stars in his eyes, and says, "Thank you, mister.
Wait, Cord.
Glory to Cord." I forgive you, Johnny. I will become stronger. He does like a little pose. Y'all continue on the message. It starts getting really late at this point. This is sort of evening classes. It's getting to be around 8 o'clock. The sun has gone down. Um, uh, they say, well, it was nice having you, Crete. Thank you for the lesson. Uh, where, is there any way we can get in contact with you?
Be back.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you. And he
yeah.
just wanders out the door.
They just sort of wave. Bye. Meanwhile, you see, uh, gosh, I think not Johnny, the other guy. I don't remember if I named him. The little boy who got hit waves and says, "By the way, my name is Tim."
Hi, Tim.
Bye. Jane says, "That was really nice of you, Crete. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you later." All right, bye. All right, Crete leaves. We'll go back to the house as it's getting later. The nighttime is coming. Y'all are reading over the contract word for word, basically stating the same thing I've been saying. What would y'all like to do now?
Well, I mean, if we have to play the bad guys, I do not mind at all, you know?
We're not the bad guys.
Well, I mean, here it says we are, but you know, we can be the good guys playing
Jer-
bad guys.
But
Like,
Jerry said the Sun Boys were the bad guys, the villains.
I mean, yes, technically they would be the villains in our eyes.
What other eyes are there?
Well, Cecilia shrugs and just kind of like drops the contract on the floor.
Crete, it's at this moment you arrive home.
I wander
Mister.
in.
Jerry left a mess in the bathroom. Can you go clean that up?
No, Mr. Creep.
Oh,
Why Jerry Bath?
apparently I'm supposed to talk to you about something, so this is me talking to you about something.
He just like looks at you, just kind of.
I don't know. They were very confusing. So they said that I needed to talk to you, so I talked to you, and there, my job is done.
Did you know days after he starts like talking about the calendar, and like it's a new thing to him, and he's like informing you that all the months have different names, and he starts reciting them.
Congratulations on learning a new thing.
Miss Jane taught me.
Bathroom clean. Go.
Okay, so Crete goes and he like okay, and he goes in there and he starts washing himself.
Okay, he goes into the bathroom and begins washing himself in the water that's already in there.
What was that real estate guy's name?
Ad.
Ad was right. Nice.
Okay.
It's in the water
Alright.
from the latrine.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. You find sleep peacefully. It does take you a minute because of all the bruises and such. You did heal up, but I mean scars remain. Uh, but yeah, you do find sleep.
Celia sleeps with her eyes open.
Oh gosh.
Lord.
Okay. You go to bed.
Yeah,
Woodrow.
I will go to sleep.
Woodrow goes to sleep. Crete, you're still in the bathtub. Everybody passes out.
So he gets done cleaning himself,
Mhm.
and he puts back on his rags, and he walks out. And is there a crystal in this house?
There
Like
is.
a viewing. He walks up to it.
There is. It's in the dining room. You walk up to it. On the seeing stone, you start hearing Rose Teal. She says, "Well, apparently there's a little confusion with what the Skulk Killers are up to. They say that they are good guys, but we went in and to the Sun Boys to follow up, and we saw the devastation in their front garden, and frankly, the Sun Boys are really upset." Skylar takes a mic and says, "You know, this just goes to show you that they have no respect for anything. I mean, it took one of our sculptors a full week to do that, and they just tore it down in a couple of days and pooped on it. I'm very disappointed. I
Oh,
can't
weird
believe
bugs.
they would allow this. I can't even." And he hands it back to Rose, and he's just like waving off as he goes back into his mansion. Uh, Meanwhile, Rain is sitting there and just walks back in with him.
Good talk. Nailed it.
uh, this is Rose Teal reporting live from Some Boy's Mansion. Uh, be sure to tune in tomorrow when the Skulk Killers take on the challenge of Aang.
And Cree's
And-
tapping on the crystal. Rose, Rose, do you hear me? Rose. We're watching Cree.
Roll a perception check. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. You
Like
look.
looking over the crystal.
It goes blank for a second, and you swear you can see beady little eyes looking right back at you.
Ah!
And Before
like-
before the next scene comes up, and it's like, "Hey, welcome to the show. Tonight we talk about stuff happening in other parts of the world."
Cree just turns it off and very quickly throws a cloth over it. No, watch Cree. And like wanders off to bed.
Okay, so you wander off to bed. You
And,
all
yeah, definitely after putting like a towel or something over it.
you all find rest. All right, Sir Bovine, you wake up first.
Good morning, everybody. I will go and try to make some breakfast.
S-
It is a beautiful gourmet breakfast of rocks with sticks.
No,
and
no.
some-
What are you trying to make? Let's say you're making something delicious. What are you
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
make?
a morning breakfast salad, like cereal and salad.
Oh gosh, it really is cereal. Okay, all right. You make a wonderful breakfast in your eyes. To everybody else, it has raw pieces of dough. It has leaves from outside trees. It has some
Pine
sticks,
needles.
pine needles. It has cheese in it, but it's more like a block of cheese on top of everything, so it's not really like shredded or any. It's like a big rock on top of all of this. And yeah, he serves that. Cecilia, you wake up next.
She steps into the kitchen and just kind of, just kind of looks at the fit and goes, you know what they say about ladies. You know, we we don't eat what men eat. We cook our own meals. And she starts preparing her own meal. You know, our delicate systems and everything.
Sir Brovine a tear starts rolling down his eye.
You know I'm bullshitting.
Woodrow, you wake up next.
Oh, Boulder, don't throw me. What? Okay. I'm gonna go into the kitchen, look at the food, and that is quite the meal you made there. But
Lots of grains and greenage and
yeah.
plumage.
At my age, though, grains I'd get blocked up, and I'm just Cecilia. Can you please?
You just see Cecilia sipping on tea, watching you unblinkingly.
If you're gonna sit there and bullshit, at least blink.
He does the weird blink one eye, then the other opens, and then the other one blinks.
Okay, the gecko woman. Bovine, could you got a glass of milk or water or something?
Here, try this.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
It's pine tea.
What is it? What it?
He takes some pine needles, places them in hot water, and says,
Boils it.
"Here," boils it. In fact, it's lukewarm. It's not even boiled.
I'm not sure if this is. You know what? Fuck it.
That smell
I'll
like
take a
Christmas
drink.
fresh.
I'd take a drink.
Okay, roll a Constitution.
No.
Because where did he get that water?
I just look at Bovine and just straight face, tears rolling down my cheek.
You are not. You. If you could get more blue. Oh.
Oh, I need you to change dice.
Okay.
For some reason, I turned green, so that means it turned me yellow.
All right.
Oh.
1 through 11. 1 through 11. Somebody pick. 8's already been chosen.
4.
We're gonna do 4. 4 is my red and black die.
Okay.
Pretty. But yes, we decided to do a rule. We will choose a die at the beginning of the stream. If they don't like that die, they can change it at any point during the stream. And
Besides my perception, I've rolled shitty for each survival.
yeah.
And
I
then,
mean-
of course, Woodrow failed that Constitution save. So I think it's time for you to have a new die.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I got a new die. All right, so yeah, Gramps, you do not like the taste of pine tea. In fact, you were kind of allergic to it. You begin your mouth begins to expand like quite literally, and you like your voice gets even deeper than it already is. Cecilia, you see all of this happening, and you know what's happening.
Bovine, why would you do this to me? Bovine.
It's at this moment, Crete, you hear the commotion outside, and you wake up.
Meanwhile, Cecilia's just in the kitchen making a magnificent breakfast for herself. You know, like sunny side up eggs,
Cecilia,
bacon,
help me, Cecilia.
hash browns. You know.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely looking meal.
Giant Cecilia.
I mean, I don't have healing, so I don't know what you expect me to do.
Cecilia.
During this time, I can't take you seriously when you talk to me this way.
Hit me.
Crete,
Hit you? Okay. She slaps him across the face.
I didn't feel a thing.
Crete, what are you trying to steal?
He just obviously walks in and just takes some of her food off the table and wanders off eating it.
Very
Help
obviously.
the old bastard over here dying, please.
Creed, can you heal Gramps? He's talking rather funny right now.
Crete looks at Gramps.
Help me.
He Crete, you see a very blue man. He's a lot bluer than he normally is. He has very big, thick lips. In fact, his whole face is kind of swelling. The wrinkles are beginning to uh, go out.
Disappear.
Yeah, it's more. It's
A
not
little
like.
Botox going on.
No, it's not like yesterday when you went to the thing and had see he's expanding. He's not like like clearing up or becoming tightened. It's more like he's blowing up.
So do
I
I
need
roll
your
a
help.
medicine to try and figure out what's wrong with him?
Sure, you could roll you could roll a medicine or survival depending on which is higher. Oh no.
Jesus.
For all you know, this guy is about to blow up.
Blue look good on you. And like goes back to his food.
No, you think he's about to expand and blow up.
Okay, but do I know like what's causing it? Like
No, you have no idea.
hmm.
You rolled a
Yeah,
natural
tell my
one.
kids I love them.
You don't have kids.
Yes, I do.
Oh, we're talking about your pretend kids. You know, the ones you adopted. Gotcha.
At this
Woodrow,
point, I'm gonna die. I don't care.
Woodrow, you begin choking. What is your constitution?
My constitution is a +0.
Crete, can we have some healing, please?
So I guess he casts Cure Wounds on him. I don't think it's gonna help him
No, it does not.
though.
Excuse me as
You-
I go get water as I prepare for my character to die.
Yeah, he is choking to death. You
I
did
pull out a
heal.
wooden
Can I
spoon
say
and
that
and I
Crete
stick
might
it
have
down.
prepared some different spells before since he didn't like?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Meanwhile, I grab a wooden spoon and stick it down his throat, trying to open his airway.
Okay, roll a medicine check.
Celia would like to help.
Okay, advantage. Okay.
No, that's his nose, darling. You want to put it here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do that, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Now tilt his head back so it's a straight shoot down. You don't want to jab it straight into the throat because his head's not. You want to tilt the chin back.
Okay, I get it in there and I wedge it open until I hear air moving.
When he comes back, he gasps for air. Oh man.
All right, I'm back. What happened?
Okay, so
I've stuck a wooden spoon down your throat to open your airway for you.
but first he stuck it up your nose, thinking that would help. But I mean, jamming the spoon, not the
The handle.
yeah, the handle that like down your nose, and then Cecilia's like, no, there. And-
No, to the mouth, darling.
And yeah, he shoves it down your throat. You begin breathing, but you feel that you should probably get help soon because this is no way to live.
As a medical professional, you're making it worse with the spoon.
I'm just
It's
trying
fine.
to cause a wedge and open up the airway. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Crete touches him again
Hmm.
with a lesser restoration.
That does work. I will allow that.
Okay, I was about to take a dagger and give myself a tracheotomy.
I'll say, I'll say, oh gosh, that would have been a hell of a medicine check. But he touches you. You
Start choking on the wooden spoon.
you feel better. Crete, I will allow you to keep that spell slot because I know second level spells are important for y'all. So yeah, it's just sort of a medicine / magic thing in favor of Cord type of deal.
I'm going to thank Crete and go back to my room.
Crete
You're
sits down at the
welcome.
table, continuing to eat the hash browns that he took off the table, and start studying the pamphlet that he has.
So yeah, you start studying the pamphlet. Go ahead and if anybody wants to roll a perception, or if you have a passive perception of 10, everybody sees what he's reading.
Cecilia sees.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's a pamphlet to see who's watching you.
Whatever.
Does it have like a meeting time or place or something for this group?
Yes, we'll say every 13th day and 27th day of the month.
What's the day now?
The day is the 3rd. Yeah, so y'all are in the 3rd day. It's really early. The sun is just peeking up over the horizon, and yeah, y'all are up and about eating breakfast. The crystal does turn on, but it's behind a sheet. And yeah, y'all enjoy a nice breakfast.
It turned on by itself.
Yeah.
Crete takes it outside.
So yeah, Crete carries out the crystal.
He just
Grant,
kind of like throws it down on the ground. He's like, "No, watch Crete."
uh,
Back inside.
go ahead and roll a strength check just to see how bad this.
He just like tosses it out there.
As you walk by Gramps' room, you hear crying coming from the inside.
Fighting. Fine.
Benefits and apparently it's beneficial, but you rolled so low. Okay, so you get it about halfway out the door. It's like really heavy, and yeah, you just barely throw it on the ground.
I shove it down the stairs. Like, just
I mean, there's
whatever I can do to get it out the door.
there's no stairs, but you throw it out
Well,
onto
you
the
know, the
gravel
porch.
path. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, you throw it out onto the gravel path. It's okay. Line goes up and it says, "Good morning, Bovey. Here's today's temperature," and blah blah blah, and they go into their newscast for the morning. What would y'all like to do?
Well, what time's our fight for the arena today, guys? We're supposed to be
Fine.
killing the little imp, aren't we?
Well, technically, we're supposed to be killing, and she like does like the quotation marks when she says killing.
Uh-huh.
No, like pretend killing, not actually killing.
Pretend killing.
Mm-hmm.
What are we, like 5?
Apparently, that's what the arena is. It's 5 years old. It's pretend killing only.
Wait.
So disappointing.
Are you saying it's not real?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I mean, even Meriden is real, but apparently the freaking arena is fake.
Well, that's just not. We're gonna fix that.
What?
Gramps, grab your pine tea. Let's go.
She's just like looking at y'all like, what?
Okay.
No fight animals.
No, we're not fighting animals. We're fighting a human. Come, dear, or a gnome. We're fighting a gnome.
And no fight.
Yeah, the gnome is fighting us, so we're defending our honor.
Honor, good. Yeah, honor.
Yep, let's go fight the gnome for our honor. Grabs! Time to get off the bed or out of the fetal position. Let's go. We need you. Grabs?
No. Fine.
Come on, Grabs. Come on.
It was the pine.
Well, now we know we can't throw you at pine trees, so let's go.
As soon as you walk out, there's a bunch of pine trees around the front door.
I hate everything.
I mean, pine's supposed to be a good anti-inflammatory. I'm just saying.
Well, apparently it's the inflammatory of Gramps.
Yeah. I mean, he is from underground. His physiology is different than ours.
You see, we're supposed to use black mold to prevent anti-inflammatory in Gramps, not pine.
Hey, black mold?
Yeah,
Ma'am.
black mold. I mean, it makes sense. You are from the underground, the down under. For those of y'all who don't know, the Down Under is the place where Gramps was conceived.
Worse
He-
than Australia.
Yeah, it's the Underdark in this world. So named by
Discovered it.
our good friend Cathras. So yeah, you all leave. You go to the arena. It's really quite dull right now. There's nobody outside doing anything. I'll take you to the arena entrance. There we go.
He goes and looks at the fight board.
So yeah, you look at the fight board. I'm rolling this just for myself. Okay, you are due to fight at 4 o'clock today. You are the main attraction.
And does it say we're against?
It says you're against Aang.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I look at the party and I said, if we're supposed to be the bad guys, does that mean we can cheat?
Yes. Pretty much. Stop thinking like a good. Do the opposite that your conscience tells you to do. So
My
if your
what?
conscience tells you not to kick a baby, you kick a baby.
You're no bad guy.
We're
Technically,
not
you're
supposed to kick
neutral, darling.
babies?
Well, I mean, I've heard people say you're not supposed to kick babies, but you know, tomato,
I'll kick
potato.
baby.
This all
Why
seems
kick,
very
why kick
confusing.
baby?
I'm putting you all out there.
No
Well,
honor
how
in
else is
kicking
the
baby.
baby? How else is the baby supposed to learn?
Exactly, that's what I say, but apparently that's a big no-no in the world.
You see a guy run by, early morning jogger. Hey guys.
Donate.
I head up to
he-
where the
he-
boulders come
He
from.
he looks at you, waves his hand, and says, "Sorry, no money," and just keeps running.
He
Hold on.
wanders off to like work the early crowd. Whoever shows up. Donate to Cord.
He is totally lying to you.
Hold on. Yes, he's totally lying to you.
He
How
has
far
money.
away is he?
He's running. Let's say he's going 40 spaces every 6 seconds.
You better start sprinting. 'Cause wait is when I get him.
Hold on, I gotta put this guy out here. I mean, if you're gonna combat him, he's running. Right now he's about 15 feet away from you.
I yell at him. Donate.
Okay, he's rolling.
It's a 13.
He waves back at you and just keeps running. He's now
Cecilia's gonna do minor illusion
okay.
and have like Cord appear in front of him, like all pissed off looking with like a storm and everything.
Okay. It's either performance or deception. What would you like to use? Or maybe even intimidation, depending on
yeah,
it.
sure, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, just for okay. He's running along, and all of a sudden, you see this two Crete. A giant figure stands in front of him with electricity like flaring off the body. He looks down at this guy, and this guy literally falls back, eyes wide, and begins screaming. Ah! He begins running the other way.
Donate!
He runs immediately to Crete. I'm sorry. Here's all my money.
You made
Peach
the
is like
gods
now
angry.
bowing before the image of Cord, and like, his box is there, but
Okay, so yeah, he's tossing money out of his like he hands you a satchel, and it's like filled with 20 silver coins. I'm so sorry. Here, it's all I have right now. I'll be back. I'll get you more. And he runs back to his house.
Nailed it. Holds out a high five to Gramps.
You are evil. High five.
Runs
High
away.
five.
So yeah, you're out in front. People are starting to walk around.
Oh,
You
no,
notice.
I went upstairs to find where the boulders come from.
Okay, you walk into the Colosseum. You see on the side of every single, in every single section of the arena, there are large catapult-like contraptions that just toss rather the boulders into the ring. What would you like to do?
I study them, and I don't know how they work, so I just start cutting cords.
Oh man, I'm gonna have you start rolling with advantage. You're rolling terrible tonight.
Wow.
It seems to
So
be
so
weighted
you
at 2.
just start cutting cords. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you doing it for all of them?
Yes, I'm going to go to each one, and I'm going to try cutting all the ropes and stuff and all the tensioners so that these catapults will not function come time for the fight.
Okay. So you cut them all, and they all I guess roll an attack on each one. I suppose yeah, this will
BRB.
probably be for the best. Okay.
How many at 4, I guess?
One. Okay. So yeah, one for each one. You damaged 3 pretty well.
All right, I go downstairs to the prep room or the training room, the locker room, and I start, practicing and training with my axe and honing my skills.
Okay, that would be this room right here. Oh, maybe all in there. Cecilia Woodrow, you begin smelling wonderful smells coming out of the bakery beside you. There's 3 shops to your immediate north, and you also have one to the north and south of you. And yeah, they're all like you smell several good cooking like dishes coming from these places. Crete, you see the roster. You saw the men run by, give you 20 silver, and then run off. What would y'all like to do?
Reed starts working the crowd.
Okay.
Donate to Cord.
Okay, roll a performance, and then after that we'll get to y'all, Cecilia and Woodrow. Or persuasion? Performance or persuasion?
I think persuasion, yeah.
All right. Okay. You get 6 gold coins.
Yay.
Okay, and yeah, the day continue. You're out there pretty much until you're ready to do the match.
I don't know.
Okay,
When was the match?
it's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now, it's early. It's about 6:30.
Okay, I'm out
In the
there until
morning.
like noon,
Okay.
and then I go find Aang.
Okay. Cecilia and Woodrow, you are outside in front of the arena. What would y'all like to do?
Cecilia, I don't know. What would Cecilia do? Gramps, what would you do?
Probably start playing my harmonica for no reason because I'm a bard.
Cecilia will put a bag down in front of Gramps.
Okay. So roll a performance.
And she'll do like minor illusions of just like random things to fit the music.
Roll a
What the
performance with advantage.
All right.
Okay. That's not bad. That's better than the average person. You get 13 gold pieces. Cecilia, a few people walk by and are like, yeah. And then they enjoy the show for a little bit. They toss off the gold. And yeah, you are there until noon.
Yep.
Jerry begins walking by.
Oh, Jerry!
What are y'all doing?
We're making money. What does it look like?
Oh my gosh. What? Oh, there he is. Crete. Crete.
Donate to
Don't
Cord.
forget to donate.
Uh, we don't
You
need-
donate.
I already donated several times. Crete, listen. Um, that interview yesterday, it's null and void. Today you are going to act like a bad guy. No, in fact, you are the good guy destroying the bad guy. Aang is a bad guy, and he rolls a deception. It's you can see he's clearly lying. You got it? Aang is a bad guy.
You do understand we're not as simple-minded as our friends, correct?
I'm talking to Crete right now. Shush.
Oh.
He gives you 1 gold.
Crete.
He gives
Aang
Crete
is
1
a
gold.
bad guy who does not believe in Cord.
I go talk to Aang, and he just like wanders off, going looking for Aang.
If I was you, I would outrace him to Aang and tell Aang, if you want this fight to happen, you'll tell Aang to lie and say he doesn't believe in Cord.
Oh gosh,
Just throwing an idea out
d-
there.
don't I know it? And he rushes into the arena. You go to find Aang. Roll an investigation.
Celia is a shit starter, and I love it. I am here for it.
Okay, it doesn't take you long. You eventually go back into the arena and you see that he is on the other side. He has his own place, like on the opposite end of the arena. Uh, Here, let me go ahead and take you there. So yeah, you see a large building with two doors, one on the front, one on the back. There's no windows, but yeah, you can clearly see that this is an animal place because of all the sounds that are coming out of it. You knock on the door. A small gnome answers the door, and you see just inside. Yeah, it's you.
You want fight? We fight.
Yes,
Why you want fight?
yes, I want to fight you. Because he looks over to the right. I don't believe in Cord, and I don't like you, and I think we should. He looks to the right again. Challenge each other. You hear animals in the background. You can see he's clearly being
He like
coached.
puts his head on and looks over to where he's looking.
Roll a perception check.
I have to learn my alphabet one of these days.
Okay. Okay. You look inside. You see a bunch of cages. Two large cages on the east wall. Two giant hay barrels. There is also a bunch of small cages on the south wall. You look further south. You can't really see anybody in there beyond any cages. What are you doing? Stay out there. He pushes you out.
We no fight animals.
He's gonna roll a strength check. He tries to push you out, and yeah, you are not budging. Listen, you listen. The animals will be fine. The animals are in my care. I
Don't fight animals. People don't like. Make Cord look bad.
What? No, it doesn't make Cord look bad. It makes you look bad. Cord,
I stand
Cord,
for cord.
that's too bad. We don't like Cord. I mean, I don't like Cord, and these animals don't like Cord, and I don't appreciate you coming over here and spouting your nonsense. He begins getting frustrated with you. He puts on a hand crossbow. You leave now, or I shoot you dead here.
I'm drop.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm rolling this for him. Oh, that's too bad. He rolled a natural 19. Drop what? No, you leave. You go. Go away. Our fight starts in. Gosh, is that the time? It starts in 4 hours.
Treat
Leave.
no fight animals.
You will
And he
have.
like wanders off, just totally not listening to anything else.
He slams the door shut, and you hear. Roll a perception check as you are walking away. That's deception, but
Oh, hold on. See the modifier difference. Sorry.
yeah,
What was that? That was a 1.
that was a +1. So you rolled a 15.
Add 4.
Add 4. 19. You hear as you are walking away. See, I don't know what is wrong with this guy. What is his major? And you hear him like exiting into the back corner of the room, like he's talking to somebody, but he could be just talking to these animals. But you continue walking on. Sir Bovine, you are practicing in the arena. Uh, what would you like to work on?
I'm working on my great axe swings and make sure that I can get some power behind them. So every now and then I'll also go and like put some weights on it, like the batters do for baseball.
Okay, so
Get a stronger swing.
okay, I got an idea. What I will have you do is roll 5 hits uh for each connect that you do, and the connects are going to be hard, but for every connect that will add on to your axe, like pluses to hit with your axe. So let's say that's 1 hit.
How many times am I doing this?
5.
Sorry. 5.
uh
4.
Second one's not a hit.
5.
Okay, second one's not a hit. Third
So
one's a
+2.
hit. Yeah, so +2. You have +2 to your next battle. And this is temporary.
Permanent. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Woodrow, and yeah, you are practicing until the battle. I mean, you probably stopped to eat some lovely rations that you prepared last night, but yeah, you are practicing until the battle. Woodrow and Cecilia, what are y'all doing? Oh,
I mean,
take him
if
off.
Woodrow's still trying to get money, Cecilia's doing her best to help get as much money as possible.
With all the smells that are happening around you, you start to get hungry. You get a message from one of your aunties, Auntie Myrtle. Oh, hello, dear. Just wanted you to know I'm on my way to the arena where I will purchase a boulder for the what was it? The I can't remember, dear.
Oh, darling auntie, it's to make sure that you do an advertisement that the oh, what were they called again? The Sons of what?
The Sun Boys.
Make sure you advertise that the Sun Boys are avid users of the fabled youth.
Oh, okay, okay, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, I will make sure that the Sun Boys are given credit for fabled youth.
Yes.
All right, I will make my way up to the arena now. They should be done. The Seeing Stone says that they should be on in by 1 o'clock, like just after lunchtime. So I will gladly put it on there.
Very good.
All right. So that is taking place. All right. So the smells around you are beginning to accentuate. Yeah, you eventually see Myrtle like going into the arena. Uh, it's about 12 o'clock. What would y'all like to do? Still got plenty. Y'all got plenty of money. If y'all want to continue like doing this, you can.
Um, I mean, yeah, we'll just I guess Cecilia, while Gramps is playing the instrument, like she'll keep her minor illusion to go randomly, and she'll run off to get food, and then she'll come back and get
You're
food.
just helping Creek get money.
No, I'm helping Gramps get money.
Yeah, Gramps is.
Okay.
Well, he's doing a performance outside of all of these
Ah.
bakeries, and she is doing minor illusions to like enhance his performance. You, Woodrow, you're doing quite well. In fact, one of your favorite fans comes up and says, "Hello, it's good to see you again."
Well, hello, darling. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm really concerned about, the stuff that's happening in the arena. Um, but I know you are doing great, right? I mean, you saved my life.
Yes.
I don't use this often, but my mom is the mayor of Bovey.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is quite a shock.
Yeah, I don't like using her name that much. I try to be a good little girl, but I mean, you're famous, she's famous. I mean, she's known throughout the entire world of Calton. Uh, but maybe I can arrange a meeting with you and her, to like settle the awful things I've been hearing about you.
I think I would like that. Yes.
All right, I will set something up and just make sure you make it through this next fight, okay? I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. I have one question for you. Do you not like when we kill the animals? Would you like us to just incapacitate them?
I don't like when anybody dies
Okay.
or anything
Don't.
for that matter, but it's okay.
Don't.
I'm I'm really happy to be your fan. You're really magical. It was mainly that dragonborn that killed those other animals. I know you were just like a a helper. Anyways,
Don't worry. I'll make sure that nothing else dies while we're in the arena.
oh, thank you so much. It's nice seeing you again. Oh, and you too, ma'am. She looks at you with a little wide-eyed Cecilia.
Gramps gives you a death stare, like, don't you dare do anything weird around this little girl.
Oh, don't worry, darling. We will do our absolute best to make sure nothing dies anymore. And like Cecilia is like freaking like blinking like a normal person. Like, she is playing up like the good part.
You see stars in her eyes. She's like, wow. She's not intimidated by she's not intimidated by you as in scared. She's intimidated as in this is the this is the height of elegance. This person is really uh classy
Yeah, and then like when the little girl goes to turn to walk away, Cecilia will like do like a little minor illusion to where it looks like fairies are playing around her. You know, this is the mayor's kids, so like.
She
I just
doesn't
met Sarah Stone.
she doesn't notice right off the bat, but then she turns around to look at Woodrow and her eyes just kind of go wide and she's just like, "Oh, thank you." And she continues walking forward and she's like strutting now. She's strutting, she's going into the arena.
She waits for the little girl to be gone, then she looks at Gramps. Nailed it! Holds out a hand.
You did pretty good there, so yes.
Okay, so roll a d5. Yeah, just roll a d5, Cecilia.
Okay.
Whatever you choose to roll, and then equal 5. So 4, you come here. You get you get a nice stew from this place down here, and you walk in and you see a large pot boiling on the side of the house. It does have some bread in it, but not a lot. On a shelf, a guy with a long face and silver hair and green eyes. He wears white or gray robes, walks out. Yeah, what can I do?
Hello, good sir. I was brought in here by the heavenly scent of your soup, and I would like to purchase some.
Here, this is just a placeholder. This is not what he looks like. You want soup?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I need to speak up for you?
What? I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So good.
It's an old guy joke. I'm kidding. My name is Robert, and this is my kitchen. I specialize in stew and soups.
Would have never guessed it.
It's really quite wonderful. Would you like a bowl?
I would like two, please.
All right. He grabs some like it's like a clay bowl, like it's made out of what looks to be clay, and he grabs his ladle, he stirs it like shakily, and then just like pours this white sauce, white chunky sauce into the bowl, hands you one, grabs the other bowl, stirs it around a little bit, and this white chunky sauce just comes out, and he hands you the other bowl. That will be 2 silver, please.
Does this soup look questionable?
With that perception check, it looks really questionable. You look inside and you swear you can see white hairs around the edges of the bowl. In
That's
fact,
just protein. It's fine.
you're not really sure what the bowl is made out of, but it has a stench about it that is familiar and off-putting.
Hey, How
Alright,
is
is 2 silver, please.
Cecilia is going to try to cast a minor illusion and have make it look like something is swimming in the soup.
Okay, hold on.
Breaststroke or backstroke?
All of the above.
Oh, cool.
He doesn't seem to notice.
Oh, what is that in the soup?
He looks in. Oh, um, maybe what?
You know, when you get this situation sorted out, maybe I'll return. And she hands the soup bowls back and she
Oh,
leaves.
okay. He looks down. And you leave. Okay. So yeah, which door?
To another bakery.
Okay, so you've already chosen four. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 5. You can actually choose if you want to.
But nope, we're
Nope,
not going, we're
that's a
going to
4.
5. We are going to 5.
You go into 5. Okay, so inside are sweet smells. You look inside and it's just a simple fudge shop with bunch of little candies on the side. It's quite it looks like a candy heaven. Yeah, you see treats and candies and chocolate and just a whole bunch of nice looking desserts. Oh my gosh.
No
Okay.
one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay, so this female elf comes up to the counter and says, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Darling, you know, I was wondering if maybe you would like have like a strudel or just something to eat.
She looks around at all the candy and treats.
Or just
Yes.
something desserty.
She looks around again and then looks at you confused. Are you blind?
Apparently.
This is a sweetery. We have all sweets available to the common man. She kind of looks down on you and looks back up. Yes. What were you looking for?
You just see like Cecilia's eyebrow like slowly rise.
This girl has blonde hair, narrow hazel eyes, and she wears modest garments and a red cloak, sort of like Little Red Riding Hood. Um, uh, do you want something?
Yes, I guess you have a strudel.
She huffs and then goes back into. There she is. She goes up to a counter and begins working. Oh, by the way, this will be 2 silver. And she begins rolling rolling up bread for the strudel.
Two strudels, not just one.
Oh, sorry, that will be 4 silver then. I mean, can't you do simple math? And she begins rolling it
Well,
up again.
apparently I'm blind and you're deaf, but that's besides the point.
Hmm. Well, least I can make my own strudel.
Mhm.
Ah, 6 silver. She holds the strudels on the counter as if like holding them hostage. And she has this look like, you don't know me.
You quoted 4, darling. I
uh,
thought you said 6.
well, I am the owner of this place and I can charge whatever I want. Set 8 silver
Hmm.
now.
Hmm.
Take it or leave it.
Cecilia will take it and drop 6 silver.
Okay. Be gone.
And just before she walks out the door, she's going to do prejudicitation and just have a rotting egg smell just permeate the whole bakery.
Okay, hold on.
And that will last for an hour.
Oh God. Oh. So after about 5 minutes, you see her run out just like I don't know what went wrong. What did I cook? Oh my gosh. You see she's like freaking out as you are standing there right next to Woodrow and you see all of this.
Yeah, and Silly just hands him the strudel and just plays oblivious. Like, just,
What did you do,
I
Cecilia?
did nothing, good sir. Nothing. Just taught a cunt to not act like a cunt.
You enjoy a very delicious strudel.
Yeah, well, at least you can cook.
Mhm. I assume you continue doing your act until 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a
I'm back at the arena making some pine tea for when we get back.
Uh, Crete.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well, Cecilia's also helping me,
yeah.
so
It's also advantage.
Can I just nat 20, please? Can I get a nat 20?
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, it's close enough. You get. Hold on. Yeah. Let me roll this again. You get another 13 gold as you are still practicing. You see the protesters outside. They kind of see you, but they stick to themselves. In order to like not infer the wrath of Sir Bovine. All right, now before y'all begin, we'll say Crete, you left stable where everybody was. What else do you do?
I go over to the protesters.
Down with skull killers, down. And they see you coming, they all get really quiet.
Why this?
Because you're evil.
You're no
Boo!
evil.
We saw what you did in there. You killed them.
Oh, they fine.
Hold on. They look at you and is like, he doesn't seem that evil. What is going on here? They start questioning. Like they're beginning to question whether or not they're not dead. What? What?
You don't fight animals and just wanders off.
What? 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 Okay.
He wanders back over to the group and mysteriously has obtained some sort of fried snack food along the way.
Some what? Snack food?
Some sort of fried snack food.
Oh, perfect. Hold on. Let's take you back out to the front entrance, where everybody is. 1, 2, or 3.
2?
Okay, 2. You go into shop number 2. Inside there is meat barbecuing. It's a meatery type place. Inside you see a male dwarf. He has an angular face and short black hair, bright blue eyes. Says, "Hi, how you doing? I'm Gizmy. What can I rustle you up?"
Is there meat on a stick?
Yeah, we got meat on a stick, meat on a plate, meat in a bowl, meat
Creek just points
in
to
your
meat on a
hands.
stick.
Oh yes, here. Let me see what we got here. You said you wanted something fried. We got fried chicken, we got fried turkey, we got fried
He points again
sausage.
to the
we
meat
got
on a stick right there.
Oh, okay. Here's this will be 5 silver.
Crete digs 5 silver out and pays the man.
Oh, thank you kindly.
And then just shows up next to Cecilia and Gramps, and I guess is Sir Bovine there?
Sir Bovine is in the arena.
Okay, well, next to Cecilia and Gramps,
Okay, so
just like appears behind them.
roll a perception check, Cecilia and Woodrow.
All right, perception.
It's not like he's hiding.
No,
just
he's not.
short.
Yeah, you both like see him like sneak up behind you. First you hear him. He's like um, 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 and he's just standing behind you. And then you turn around and you see this little kobold chewing on some beef on a stick.
Right on the stick.
Ah, takes another bite.
You enjoy that, Crete.
Eventually, you hear cheers coming from the Colosseum.
Crete no fight animals.
There are people gathering, and the Sun Boys. You eventually see them walking up and into the arena.
Well, technically, you're refusing to fight animals. Wouldn't that technically be going against your religion, the Court?
People no like. Make Cord look bad.
Well, no. It doesn't make God look bad because you're doing what your God wants you to do. He wants you to prove your strength out there on the field, and if you just have to prove your strength against animals, then Cord doesn't see anything wrong with that.
Crete just fight Aang.
Cloud walks up. I know what you did. I frankly think y'all are appalling, and you
For you to sit there and blame me for anything when you haven't even seen me in the area is frankly appalling to your character, and how dare you speak to a lady like that?
Who is
Thank you
this?
for your kind words.
This is Cloud. This is Cloud, the air genasi that is part of the Sun Boys. He's taken aback, like you can't speak to me that way.
Oh my god, go off and ask for a manager. I do not have a time or the day for you. Go
I
away.
need you to calm down, Twinkle Toes.
Yeah,
It's
y'all-
just words here.
Crete
Yeah.
tried to fix house. Crete got stabbed. Takes
Oh.
another bite off his meat and stick.
Dare you? Our little friend here was trying to show respect to your god's religion, and you order the gods to attack him? I should be appalled.
Look, I wasn't even there at the time, so
No,
I don't
you
even know
ordered
what.
your soldiers to attack anyone who came near the premises. What if that was a child? Oh my god, I can't even look at you right now. And Cecilia walks away from him.
Whatever, spread your lies, little peasant. How's your change jar coming? And he walks away too.
Oh, you're wrinkling a little bit in the corner of your eye.
Crete holds out his box and donate.
Do I need to roll a wisdom?
No.
Um,
I didn't cast a spell. I just
if you hold it in front of him, he just sort of bats it away, knocks it out of your hand if he rolls high enough. Roll an opposing strength check because this is contestable.
Why is it always so hard to find my attributes? Because the stupid thing's in the way, that's why.
Yeah.
If we meet in the
Drop
arena,
down.
I'm going to take all of your souls. I hope you know that.
You couldn't handle my soul.
By the by, the guy smells like he absolutely shattered his pants right now.
So he's walking in like Oh, that does that mean the one in the sweetery like
Nope.
fun?
That one is still going.
So, yeah, he knocks the collection box out of your hand as he walks away.
Hey, son boy, remember, you act, we actually kill.
Did anybody see that?
Hold on. I am actually gonna roll a percentile. It's a very high percent. Oh, okay.
So they even heard Cecilia like sit there and do her own little thing.
Yeah, so they walk in, and the protesters are looking a little bit more confused.
He
And
like
some
scrambles to pick up his donation box.
some of them like start putting down their signs, and you hear roll a perception check.
Cecilia doesn't hear anything. Right now she's helping Creed. I know
Woodrow?
everybody is just so rude right now, and it is perfectly fine.
Gramps, out of the corner of your eye, you see Rose, Teal, and Jerry, the camera guy, got it all on film.
Other Jerry.
Other Jerry, the Jerry, the camera guy. The one she said, Jerry, turn around. There's Crete.
Jerry with a J.
Yeah, Jerry with the J. It just seemed right at the time. Anyways, they walk in, not knowing what they just did. Cramps waves. Are you waving at Rose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We still have hours.
It is now 12:30. They're going in to prepare for their match. Cheers are starting to happen in the Coliseum. Bovine, you are kicked off of the arena floor.
He just starts working the crowd again.
Cecilia is actually going to go in and talk to our manager.
You head to the stand. You walk in. Jerry is in the dressing room, kind of pacing. He collects fresh fruit. Oh, okay. We'll say 1 or 3.
Or as many as he can hold.
As
He's
many.
picking. He's putting like watermelons in his bag. He's picking up anything he can find on his way.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, he's not being shy about it. He's just grabbing them. I can't do that.
Oh
With
gosh.
confidence.
Everyone. Okay. Just for argument's sake, let's say there's at least one guy that stands up and says, "Hey, don't take that." He stands
apple
up
at
and
him.
he's big and burly. Oh God! Oh, ow! That's oh. He sits down and cries. Okay. And yeah, you take the fruit. Everybody else is scared of you.
I find a seat that's right behind the gate where the Sun Boys are going to come in.
Yeah, okay, I will delete them. I will delete you.
Ouch, bitch.
Crete, Cecilia, and Woodrow, you find Jerry in the training room that y'all usually
so
meeting.
Cecilia's going by herself. I don't know if
Okay.
Gramps and them are following her.
Yeah, let me put them back.
Crete's working the crowd.
Okay, so Crete's
More alms.
in front of the arena, like looking for alms. What are you doing, Gramps? You follow Cecilia. Okay, so first we'll take care of Crete. You continue asking for money. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm just gonna give you 50 gold because that's BS. I didn't think I would roll that low. But
Yay.
yeah, you get 50 gold, and a lot of it is from the protesters that saw what just happened, and yeah, they're like that was an asshole thing that they did. I can't believe that they did that. You are now like I fully support Cord, and yeah, you get a lot of coins from protesters and
Thank you very much.
and people walking by, and eventually that runner from earlier, he comes back with 30 gold pieces and just like, here you go, praise be to
Okay, so
Cord.
is that 80 total or 50 total?
That's 50 total. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the bulk of it came from. Some of it came from the protesters, but the bulk of it came from that jogger that ran by earlier.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You
Forward to be
too.
with you.
I sure hope so. Oh, I'm gonna be the best. He runs off. And yeah, you get 50 gold on top of what you got this morning. Uh, we'll go to Bovine here in a minute when he's in the theater. Cecilia, what would you like to talk to Jerry about?
So, Jerry, about our contract, how about we do it this way? You
Uh,
know how. No, just listen. Keep thy mouth shut. Okay. You know how bad guys tend to like to make the good guys look bad, correct? Yes?
that is totally correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have been doing a good job, but Crete
Uh-huh.
has been saying a lot of things that are quite concerning, especially to the
Well,
press.
no. Just make it look like this way, and don't shit a brick when you see the next news broadcast. Just think of it as us about to surprise everybody that, oh no, they were actually bad this whole time.
That's interesting twist. Right now, though they are good. They support Paylor. Paylor is
Well,
sort of the god of this town. A lot of people worship
you
Paylor.
see, there was a certain Ergonaut, and he's not actually holding up his contract. As Cecilia, like, puts on, like, a playful, like, oh no, look.
Oh, okay. We will have to tell Balthier about this. What happened?
Well, I mean, you could watch the news.
It's gonna be on the news. What did you do?
I did nothing. He did everything. He blatantly came up and started throwing false accusations at us.
Oh God! Oh God!
And he even
Yes.
called me a peasant.
This could really make us. This could be good. This could be good. Yes, I must. Excuse me. He runs to the Colosseum and finds Balthier. But Balthier is beginning his announcement. Welcome, one and all, to the arena. You see him run up. You see Jerry run up. Bovine runs up and says, he's. Hold on, where is he? There he is. Okay. Jerry runs up behind him and today we have featured the Sun Boys, and their cheers like
He's our
go.
manager.
Yeah, cheers go through the arena. And yeah, he is your manager, but he ran up behind Balthier, and he's just patiently waiting for him to finish. And the
Oh,
Sun
I thought he
Boys.
did the announcement.
No, Balthier does the announcement. The Sun Boys come out one at a time and into the middle of the arena.
Boo! Hiss! Boo! I loaded a banana in the crossbow and shot it at them.
Wait. What is the length of the crossbow? Hold
The
on.
length? It's a
Yeah.
light crossbow.
Hold on. No, that's the turn order. It's a light crossbow, so how far does it go?
Up to 320.
Oh, so yeah,
You get
you can
320,
hit
yeah.
any one of them.
I hit the first one I see, so it's gonna be this guy.
It's gonna be that guy. Out of the stands comes a banana. Are you trying to hide yourself, or are you just like doing this?
No, no, I don't care. Boo! Yes! Boo!
Everybody around you
Good
just
boys
sort of
suck.
like scoots down, and they're pointing at you, and Balthier is like, "Stop it! You stop it right now!" Somebody, and yeah, guards start surrounding you.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if there's something Cecilia can do.
Hold on.
I start loading another banana into the crossbow. You know that's my only crit I'm gonna have today, right? It's gonna be I'm done now.
Probably. Here, Castle guard
Cecilia is
walks.
randomly gonna start pointing to like different people in the stands, like, and casting message like, "Have you heard they actually went up to somebody in front of the arena and called them a peasant? I can't believe they tagged that one Cord follower and like knocked his donation box out of his hand and just stormed away." Like, she's like starting shit, like just pointing to random people in the arena and making it sound like, someone behind them is whispering this shit.
Roll deception or no persuasion. This would be a persuasion because this all happened. Yeah, people are starting to whisper. What? Did you hear that? They've been talking stuff. You hear whispers going throughout the entire. I'm like, what are they? What are they doing, sir? I'm gonna have to ask you not to shoot another banana at the group. Otherwise,
Okay,
we
I
will
I
escort
replaced the
you
banana
out.
with an apple.
Please, no, please do not shoot. Sir, this is a. He grabs the crossbow out of your hand as the apple sails
My
through the air and hits Sonny right in the face. He's like, ah! Hold on. I mean, maybe this time he can block it since he sees where it's coming from now. Okay, so it's
or something.
no, he needs to roll a d10. He rolls a 7. He tries to put his hand in front of his face, but before his hand reaches that point, the apple sails underneath his hand and smack right in the nose. He he takes all of that. Well, I'm pretty sure he takes all of that damage. Hold on, let me see.
I think a banana would hurt more than a banana, or an apple would hurt more than a banana. So, especially since I took ripe fruit, not rotten fruit.
Yeah, you ever see Brady Bunch movie? Yeah, he has that big nose like right between his eyes, and he's just like looking up into the stands. He can't see real well, and he's like, ah, ah. He begins like walking off the field, and Balthier begins saying, no, no, they are y'all the Sun Boys are here to fight another amazing creature the from the depths of the Feywild. This time Aang brings out.
Cecilia points to Balthier and plays the whisper. "Did you hear that they called that one girl a peasant? And then they knocked Cord's box out of one of Cord's followers."
Aang comes out bringing little ferrets. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
You had to know what I was going to do with those fresh fruit as I was walking up to the stands. Well, at least have an idea of what I was going to do with them.
So yeah, 5 ferrets. They enter the arena. And that's where we'll end. Cecilia, are you in the crowd?
Oh yes. like Cecilia is standing like in the area so that she's able to like point at different people and do all this.
One of them looks at you and just stares.
Without blinking.
Yeah.
It speaks to her dead heart, and she wants that ferret now.
All right. We will begin. We will pick up there in a couple of weeks. So
Yay!
What was that, Gramps?
They're fighting ferrets, and we fought a literal dinosaur.
I mean, Cecilia's gonna start shit. I'm just letting you know right now. Cecilia is going to start so much shit.
Bovine's just naturally inclined to start shit.
now, yeah, you see a shift in audience temperament as these ferrets are coming out. Yeah,
Like
and
Cecilia starts pointing like, oh my god, like the skull killers, like they were fighting dinosaurs and they're the bad guys when the good guys are beating up on defenseless ferrets.
I'm taking you back to the lab. All right. Any parting words for our viewers?
Peace and love. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas all.
Thank you for a donation.
I'm gonna stab that Urgenasi.
No, you get the
blunt
crowd
object.
to stab him for you.
I don't have the. If I could hit a nat 20 on performance and can get them mesmerized by my music, maybe. But right now, no.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun and stay awesome.